Violence toward elected officials, regardless of their partisanship, is not okay. They're just doing their jobs, and now the ball is in the Supreme Court. So recently in a 4-3 decision, the Colorado State Supreme Court ruled that Donald Trump violated Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which here's the 14th Amendment. It says that no person serving in government shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. And because of Trump's actions on January 6th, where he was speaking to the crowd, the same crowd that incidentally stormed the Capitol, broke the windows, many of them peaceful, but also many of them not, going in and trying to stop the certification of election results, yes, you are waging an insurrection against the government. That's not up for debate. Trump's rhetoric literally led to an assault on the Capitol. What's up for debate is even though he violated the 14th Amendment, should he be someone still on the ballot for several states? I think if you violate the Constitution, you deserve to reap the consequences of what you sow. But back to the topic at hand. Maine has also ruled that Donald Trump is ineligible to be on Maine's Republican presidential primary ballot because of his actions on January 6th, violating Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. And because many MAGA folk have a victim complex and they view that any repercussions or consequences of their actions is oppression of them and their voice, now a lot of MAGA people are issuing death threats and threatening the lawmakers that have engaged in these decisions. Shayna Bellis, the Maine Secretary of State, explains, quote, "We are away for the holiday weekend. We were not home yesterday when threats escalated. It was a good thing because our home was swatted last night. This behavior is unacceptable. The nonstop threatening communications the people who work for me endured all day yesterday is unacceptable. It's designed to scare not only me, but also others into silence. It sent a strong message." Now, this was a hoax emergency call, and the SWAT team said that they conducted an investigation of the exterior and interior, and they said that nothing suspicious was found. Now, the Maine Secretary of State is not the only one facing these kinds of situations. Jenna Griswold, who is the Colorado Secretary of State, is also facing death threats, 64 of them, and then she said, quote, "I stopped counting after that." And now this that happened early this morning, where a gunman got in a car crash and then went to the Colorado State Supreme Court building and held an officer at gunpoint to get his keys to enter the building, in which he ascended up several flights of stairs. We are not sure what exactly happened, but it is coming out. The police say that it has no connection to Donald Trump, but why in the world would this happen now? Correlation is not causation, except for when it is. And here's my message to MAGA. Chill out, okay? If the United States Supreme Court takes up the case and they overturn it, great. You'll get whatever you want. If they decide to uphold the lower court decision, then you need to be prepared to face the consequences of that decision. So here's the thing. Stop whining because you aren't getting what you want. It's called consequences for a reason. They're not meant to be comfortable. Maybe you shouldn't be supporting someone that openly waged an insurrection on the government. Maybe that's for you to decide, but the lack of self-awareness that people will take in order to even observe that within themselves is baffling, that you would rather remain ignorant because it's convenient. I said what I said.